a nightmare.
Activate.
Okay, guys, so here we are, question number 5. So it says here that plants can be infected by fungi, viruses, and insects. Aphids are a small insect that carry pathogens. Figure number 6 shows an aphid feeding from a plant stem. So you have your stem, your sharp mouthpiece in the insect, and then this is the actual aphid. Okay. Then question number 5.1. It says an aphid feeds by inserting its sharp mouthpiece into the stem of a plant. Give the reason why the mouthpiece of an aphid contains high concentrations of dissolved sugar after feeding. That is pretty simple. Okay, that is just the answer for that is basically that the mouthpiece has pierced the phloem, and that is where the food and sugar is transported around the plant, and that's why the aphid has been feeding on it. All right, that is a free mark right there. You don't have to think too hard about that. Okay, now we got here question 5.2. Plants infected with aphid may show symptoms of magnesium deficiency. Magnesium deficiency symptoms include yellow leaf and stunt growth. These are the two things that will happen when there is no magnesium or magnesium levels are low. These are the two things that are going to happen. Explain how the deficiency of magnesium could cause these symptoms. And again, we're looking at explain. We need to go into a little bit of detail in regards to the answers that we are providing. Right. So the yellow leaves are due to the lack of chlorophyll. That's the first thing you want to write down. Okay. Therefore, less light will be absorbed hence a lower rate of photosynthesis. Plants make less or no sugar, therefore plants convert less sugar into protein for growth, and therefore the growth is stunted. Okay, so this is what we have. The yellow leaves are due to the lack of chlorophyll. Therefore, there's going to be less light. There's going to be less photosynthesis, less sugar being produced, less production of proteins for growth. And that's going to give you the 5 marks that you need for this question. Okay. Now moving on to this, let's go to question 5.3. It says a farmer thinks a potato crop is infected with potato virus. PVY, potato virus PVY, that's what that stands for. Then it says the farmer obtains a monoclonal antibody test kit for potato virus Y. To make the monoclonal antibodies, a scientist first isolates the PVY protein from the virus. Describe how the scientist would use the protein to produce a PVY monoclonal antibody. So the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to inject this protein into a mouse. The mouse will produce antibodies that are going to fight this virus. So then you're going to combine those lymphocytes that created those antibodies to fight this virus, and you're gonna combine them with cancer cells to make a hybridoma. Now, because the hybridoma actually multiplies very, very fast, what it's going to do is going to produce a high amount of monoclonal antibodies. You're going to take that hybridoma and then you're going to produce many clones to produce many of the cells that make those antibodies, and then you'll be able to extract it and use them to create a cure for the virus. Okay, so step number 1 will be to inject the proteins into the mouse. there you have it. That is your answer to get those 4 questions. So you're going to get the protein injected into the mouse, combine the lymphocyte, which is a type of white blood cells, with a tumor cell or cancer cell, then they're going to make a hybridoma. Then once you find the hybridoma, you're going to clone it to make sure that you create a vaccine, because that hybridoma is going to be multiplying the lymphocytes a lot, and those lymphocytes are the ones that produce the antibodies to fight off that specific virus. Okay, there you have it. So for question number 7, in this 2018 paper, it would jump from question number 5 to question number 7. Question number 6 was actually taken out of the paper because of complaints of students and people, because of it was something to do with cystic fibrosis, and a lot of people felt that it was a bit too much for kids to go through those type of questions. They were too sensible, so they decided to take the question out of the paper. Okay, so we're gonna see question number 7 in the next video, so make sure you click on it. And if you find this useful so far, please subscribe so we can get on to a lot more questions and a lot more help for your exams. Okay, so see you in the next video.
It was a nightmare. Activate.